Hey guys, and welcome to Starcraft 2 Strategy.com. This is Shaft, your fellow and friendly caster. With me today is my good friend Spine. Spine, go ahead and introduce yourself, buddy.
Hey guys, this is Deluded Spine. It's a real privilege to be here tonight, casting with Shaft here. How y'all doing?
Well, they can't really answer you, but I'm sure we'll get some comments back, on Reddit and whatnot. So read those, maybe they'll answer. Anyways, guys, we have a really awesome game here for you tonight. I'm not real sure on specifics, whether or not this is a tournament or anything like that. I didn't get that kind of information on it. However, this is an awesome game brought to you by a really awesome player from StarCraft 2 Strategy. He's a manager for their team, and we'll go ahead and hop right into the player intros so we can introduce this player. Now, let's unpause this in 3, 2, 1, go, sir. And here on the bottom right-hand corner in the pink trunks, we have the pink Zergy McFerguson. He goes by the name Llama. We will refer to him as MrLlama because he is a very respectful llama. He wears a tuxedo, and then he spits in your face. And over here on the left-hand side of this really big map, it is the yellow Protoss Elite Mornin. Alright, so guys, I don't have the sound on. Let's go ahead and fix that. My apologies. Now, ZVP, this is a fairly figured out matchup. We've actually got a 14 pool going down for MrLlama, probably going down for a 16 hatch. Of course, the probe's going to try to block that. He may even try to block it with a pylon. However, a pylon will slightly delay his own build. We're not sure right now if he's going for a Forge first or a Nexus first. It looks like it may be a Nexus first build here, in which case he may indeed block this with a pylon, but it will be after the Nexus and the Forge are built. Now, he is taking a little bit of damage from the drone, so he's going to go ahead and retreat a little bit, try to get the shields back. That's the thing about probe harassment, and the hatchery goes down. Nice little play there by MrLlama. Mornin did not want to delay his build, going for that Nexus first. Like I said, Nexus first, then Forge, so he didn't want to delay his build for that pylon. Now, this is going to let MrLlama go ahead right on into what he wants to do. He's probably going to want to take a third over here around 4 minutes, so that's going to be the next stage for this probe to go ahead and deny. He's checking on a gas. Because he doesn't see a gas, he is going to know this third is a potential, so he's going to move right on down there. Actually, he's going the wrong way. Oh, he may be thinking he's going for that half base instead. No, he's just going home. What's going on, Morning? What's going on? No, you play Protoss, is that right, Spine?
Yes, sir. That's actually all I play.
I feel you there. So, you have any thoughts on why he's not trying to block this third?
I don't know. Maybe he shouldn't just not be thinking about it at this kind of level of play. So I don't know I don't know why he's in such a hurry to have that probe back, to be honest with you.
Well, I think I'm thinking he's going to be very comfortable with his third base being taken. That may mean he's comfortable in a macro situation, but it may mean he's hitting a very strong timing attack like an immortal push. You see he's getting the second gas now. We'll see if he gets his third gas and the robo. Now, the Cybercore is going down. After this finishes, we'll see the tech of Elite. This is really the one building that absolutely has to finish before this matchup ever deviates from the standard.
Yeah, before he can really do anything.
Yeah. Of course, Probe going to go ahead and scout this third. Probably will cost it its life.
Looks like it.
I think this is a little sloppy here by Llama. He only needs one Zergling. It actually does not help to have a second one there. In fact, it kind of hurts you a little bit because they get in each other's way. So, yeah, he could have this on a Xel'Naga tower. Now, we do not see any gas here by Llama, so we also don't see a Spine Crawler. I think that is a little bit of a mistake moving in at the 6-minute mark because Zealots could be coming in to harass him. Actually, he's going to have a Stalker coming out first, so that's a little bit unorthodox. So we are going to get a little bit of harassment in from the yellow Protoss here. Actually, 2 more gateways. He's going to do a light gateway pressure before he transitions into a higher tech. Now, I find that incredibly interesting because Llama, of course, took that third, which means he's going to be focused more on his economy than he is his army. 6 lings are on the field, though.
Yeah, and at first I was a little worried he wasn't charging out the warp gate tech, but it looks like he's getting on it now. So I think he might have run that one charge on the stalker to get it out to take care of that overlord there. So
indeed, Llama, however, is supply blocked. He's a little bit ahead on his economy, so this will give Morning a slight chance to catch back up. APM is very much in the Protoss's favor, but that's okay completely. APMs only really matter in a big battle, which hasn't occurred yet.
Let me see what we got going on here, too.
Oh, we have a pylon going down here by the third. Llama, of course, actually just barely missing that. Check this out. That Overlord was almost in position. But, yeah, that's going to go completely unscouted. Zealot harassing the third just a little bit. I guess that's interesting. Llama not putting the Spine Crawler up because he knows the attack will be at the third.
Ooh, he's going to lose that Stalker.
Yeah, that's a little bit sloppy, but he killed a couple of lings there, so... Now, 4 Zealots are warped in at the third. He may wait for a second round of warp ends. No, he's actually going to go ahead and move right on in. Lings are completely out of position, and ling speed not quite done yet. Uh-oh, this is not looking good for Llama here. Going to go ahead and kill off this queen, it looks like. Going to stop the queen, actually, from getting next to that spine crawler. Oh, the queen gets past, and more Zealots are on the way. So... Ooh, lings finally show up. This is not good for Morning. This is going to go ahead and end this attack. That's a little bit sloppy, but guess what? Morning is completely happy with this as he's got his third base. You know, he did lose a lot of minerals there, but it's gas that Protoss is worried about. He also forced Llama to make a lot more lings. If he's not making lings, if he is making lings, guess what? He's not making drones.
Exactly. Which is still a good move. I mean, yeah, he did lose some mins on it, but it is going to affect economy later on, I believe. So, well, for a little bit at least.
Right. Actually, let's take a look at that real quick. It's 55 probes to 53 drones, so actually I think that really does pay off for Morning. Not only with that attack did he manage to go ahead and you know, get his third base up, but he also forced his opponent not to be making workers, and that's always to his benefit. Now, of course, the Zerg is going to go ahead and take a fourth base. He's also getting a macro hatch here at his main. I really like this play. He's also going ahead and getting in his lair. That's actually really late, but he stayed fairly safe in this game, so it will work out to his advantage. He's just now getting his 5th and 6th gas, so, ooh, he's actually at 6
a little push here.
Little mistake here by Llama. 6 harvesters on this one gas. Let's see how long it takes him to correct that.
It's still going.
Indeed, sir. Indeed. And he's going to go ahead and clear the pylon off here from the map. And that's actually the last pylon that Morning has on the map. So he's going to have to get a probe out, which he's actually sending... Oh, no, that's going to his third. Never mind. I lied. Sorry, guys. Wasn't intentional. Don't hurt me. Okay, so, very interested now. Still has not corrected this gas. Come on, buddy. Okay, so we've got level 2 Carapace on the way now. It's interesting. You don't usually see Carapace before an attack upgrade, especially in this matchup, as the Protoss can always get out faster attack upgrades than you can Carapace, just simply due to Chrono, so it always works out to the Protoss' advantage. Yet now he's getting melee upgrades and pathogen glands. I guess it's because he went such fast infestors. He wants his other units to stay alive a lot longer. That could be smart. Okay. He's also getting Spire, which in conjunction with his Hive means Broodlords are definitely on the way. Spine Crawlers going down. Wow, this is a very quick Spine Crawler. I love very quick Spine Crawlers. Wow, you can get those really early. My bad, guys. Really quick Broodlords, it's looking like here. Now, I'd be very, very scared of a Colossus timing.
Hey, I want to tell you, he's actually researching Thermal Lance right now, too, so...
Indeed. Now, Thermal Lance takes 140 seconds, so that means we've got 2 minutes and, well, probably about 2 minutes now, until that attack hits. Now, he's going to continue making Colossi one at a time, as that's how many Robos he has, but, you know, Still has not fixed those gas. Come on, buddy.
He's actually got that robo set to run all the way out to the creep, too, whenever that Colossus pops out. I wonder if he's going to catch that, if that's intentional, or if that's going to...
Well, it looks like he's already got a reinforcement pylon, so I think with that Colossi moving out, he's going to go ahead and attack. He's actually poking out here with Zealots, so that's definitely his intention. And Ling's actually going to go ahead and run right on into the natural. Looks like it may... Well, it's actually going to be eliminated by Mortal and Colossi. He's going to force those Lings to go right on back home. Observer here catching all the action. And Baneling Nest on the way. That's an interesting decision. What do you think these Banelings are for?
Well, I'm guessing he assumes that he's going to go a hard ground army, so I mean, I see Banelings bust all kinds of armies before, so it's a good addition. It's going to be expensive gas-wise, and right now he doesn't really have it, but, I mean, maybe that's why he has the 6 drones on
I'm just worried about these 5 sentries. I mean, force fields are a Baneling's worst nightmare.
That's true, that's true.
Well, then again, he hasn't made the Banelings. Maybe if he kills off the sentries first, he'll follow up with the Banelings. And you got to admit, Sentries versus Immortals, wow. Sentries versus Fungal, not really too favorable there for the Protoss. So we've got this timing attack. Actually, they're a High Templar to follow this up as well. So this Roachling composition of Llama not only is behind in supply, but at a severe tech advantage as well. He's probably needs to go ahead and send these Corruptors on in at a little bit of an angle. Interesting force fields there. Ling's coming in. Gonna go ahead and destroy that reinforcement pylon. Oh, gonna go ahead and target down the Colossi as well with these Lings. That is gonna wreck this push. Great micro and control here by Llama. I'm not sure why he did not use the Corruptors there at all. Now he doesn't have a ground force to deal with the army. He's gonna have to wait for his reinforcement of 16 roaches, but the roaches are gonna actually spawn, in little clusters. So he's got to make sure all his armies are together before he can really defend this. He's going to sacrifice his 4th base. Good thing he's already built this macro hatch. Now, I think Mornin just needs to go ahead and pull back right here. He cannot continue this push, or he is going to lose to the reinforcements. 6
He's going to overset himself.
Come on, Mornin. Retreat, brother. Retreat! It's too late. Broodling's actually here to close the gap.
Got some fungal on there.
Ooh, actually he's going to go ahead and target down a couple of Broodlords. He gets the Broodlord kill. Awesome. And he targets down another Broodlord. So he's going to get a 3rd one. Uh-oh, this is looking really good for Mornin. I mean, he is going to lose the army, but he made it worth it. Now Llama is ahead 60 supply, though. And it's going to take a while to get that tech back up for Mornin. He's only making Immortals one at a time. No Colossi being made right now.
Well, the good news is his economy is in pretty good shape right now, so I'm hoping he'll be able to warp in an army pretty quickly and get it back together. So,
well, the only thing about that, even though he's got a good economy, his production is low. He is literally only making 1 tech unit at a time.
It's true.
And he's got 2,500 minerals and 1,000 gas, and he's still not making any more production. I am scared right now for the Protoss.
I wonder why he didn't build another Robo.
I think he was trying to end it right there. I think
he was an all-in.
Ooh, nice little harass here at the main. Looks like he warped in some Zealots, but a nice little clusterfuck from Llama. Gonna go ahead and kill off the remaining Zealots. Not very many workers killed there. However, a lot of bases are being taken by Mornin. However, Ling Broodlord can really get just cleaning some of this up. Is Reserved aware of this base here on the bottom right? No, it
doesn't look like it now.
Oh, and we've got a Stalker army going to go ahead and walk right under the Broodlords. Broodlords get melting like butter, but Infestors are finally here. That's going to hold the Stalkers still. Broodlords are going to be able to get targeted down yet again. To get the Stalkers are cleaned up as well. It's going to take a long time for those Stalkers to be remade, and again, no tech is on the field right now for Mornin. Actually, the Lings are going to run into the base. Roaches as well. This actually could be the end of the Protoss player. It is the swarm. Fear the swarm.
Oh.
And the stalkers come in.
Coming from behind.
Indeed. Hope you brought Vaseline. Archons here as well. Now micro the Archons. You see, I see Protoss make this mistake all the time. When you have Archons, you have to... Well, it's game over either way. But still, if you have an Archon, it has way more shields than it actually has health. So when it gets to about, a third of its shields, run it away. Don't let it continue tanking. It can regenerate all of its shields. And then you have a brand new Archon. It's much cheaper
Than losing it, that's for sure, yeah.
Alright, so all in all, man, what do you think was the game changer there?
Oh, the Brood Lords.
Indeed. I wonder what would have happened if the Protoss had have retreated there rather than trying to push.
Yeah, he might have actually been able to hold off a while longer. He might have even won it. I'm surprised he didn't try to go... Well, Stalkers do really well against air, though, but sometimes you'll see guys put down a couple Stargates and pump out some anti-air, but... I mean, pump out some Phoenixes, but I guess it wasn't actually required. But
yeah, well, my thinking is he had all those bases at the bottom he was taking. If he was really, interested in taking those bases, why on earth would you sacrifice your tech like that? You're gonna need that to hold in the late game.
Especially when you're stretched out that far.
A little bit of a bad decision, I think, is ultimately what lost that for Elite Morning, but very good game there. Not taking anything away from Llama, he played amazing. I love the way he microed all the way into the end. He was constantly harassing there with Lings, with Roaches, trying to keep his opponent on that back foot. He got the really quick Brood Lords, which was actually, completely because of that harassment. He kept his opponent occupied on something else.
That's actually a really good strategy, yeah.
Well, that kind of wraps this up. Let's go ahead and I believe this is a 3-part series we're working on, so let's move on to the next one. By the way, guys, before we close this out, please check us out at YouTube. Just type in Clanny Casting Crew in the search box. It'll take you straight to our page. And we have a lot of content there. We actually do King of the Hills. We have 2 shows, Zergling Roundup, Metagame Magic. One's educational, one's entertainment. We do tournaments, we do replays. Basically, if it's a Starcraft event and we've got replays for it, we're doing it, and we're only getting better. We're only bringing in more people, so expect more and better things. Peace. Peace. Peace.